Beats the bat straight away. Just a little bit of swing, but it was the length and line that made Abdullah Shafiq play at it.
It's a good start. You always want to start well here. You must be feeling a lot better after that nice little cameo with the bat, Shoriful Islam. And it's all about making sure that you have the batter play each and every delivery.
On to the pads, timed really well through the onside. He's an elegant player, is Abdullah Shafiq. Gets off the mark.
Onto the pads and a little bit fuller. So easy pickings to getting off the mark. Shoriful Islam will be eyeing to make sure that the ball just stay around the off stump. Very big support, especially today for both the teams.
Just trying to get to that front pad. It's timed beautifully this time around, down to deep square. Another couple of runs.
Similar kind of delivery onto the pads. Not the right line. I don't mind the length. You got to give the new ball a chance to swing, or if there is anything available off the surface, you pitch it up. You need to pitch it up, but you got to make sure that your line is right. The last couple of occasions he's bowled down to the pads, towards the pads of Abdullah.
जरासीम से भी बचाए और महंगाई से भी।
जब बात सुपर पावर हो मंथली एक्स जैसी, तो फिक्र कैसी? डायल करो *7733# और पाओ इतना सब कुछ सिर्फ 2100 रुपए के लोड में। जैज मेरी सुपर पावर।
But the length's good, attacking the stumps, but it was Sharaful who really entertained this crowd. Lots of people coming in, free entry. Massive hits. Lovely cover drive, and then picked this one up straight down the ground and backed away and smashed it out of the ground, and that's why there was a roar in the crowd.
Yeah, Mushfiqur Rahim is not in the field, so there is a substitute fielder at point, Naeem Hassan. There he is. Right arm off spinner. Pretty handy with the bat.
Nicely bowled. He's shaping back in. 4 without loss.
जरासीम से भी बचाए और महंगाई से भी।
जब बात सुपर पावर हो मंथली एक्स जैसी, तो फिक्र कैसी? डायल करो *7733# और पाओ इतना सब कुछ सिर्फ 2100 रुपए के लोड में। जैज मेरी सुपर पावर।
बॉटल पे दिए QR कोड को स्कैन करो एंड जीतो ट्रिप टू दुबई या ढेरों कोक स्टूडियो इनामात।
2 लीटर स्प्राइट की बोतल अब खरीदो 1.5 लीटर की प्राइस में। 500 ml मुफ्त मुफ्त मुफ्त। 2 लीटर की ठंड मिले सिर्फ 200 रुपए में। इससे पहले आपकी जायज ठंड कोई और ले जाए, अपनी 2 लीटर स्प्राइट ले आए। वजारत स्प्राइट।
Offer available in selected cities only.
Just seam off the surface. He was pretty consistent with his length, especially. Left-hander Saim Ayub to take guard. Couple of slips and a gully. Into the onside. Just Chips away, gets a single, gets off mark. That's a nice little delivery to receive straight up.
It was a stunning catch by Zakir Hassan of the bowling of Hassan Mahmood that sent back Abdullah Shafiq. Hint of movement. Let's see how he set him up in the first innings. Hassan Mahmood to Abdullah Shafiq. Length ball a little bit wide. This was came back in. Hitting the length again. A hint of movement. A little bit closer and wider. This is a little bit wide. It's actually too wide. But have a look at that grab. That is a stunner. That is a blinder. He's a left-hander, so it went to the wrong side and he had to jump. What a catch!
A good line, good length. But Bangladesh were very impressive in the field. This is probably the catch that set the tone. Doesn't get better than that. Go close in the slips and then to be able to goalkeeper like dive and pluck it out of the sky. Lovely, lovely length, lovely lines, a little bit of shape. Just to throw this in the mix. Athar Ali Khan, when England toured with the new ball, they'd have Jack Leach, left arm spin from one end, and then they would have Mark Wood. Mark Wood would bowl predominantly short because there's not much happening up front with the new ball. They also had the likes of Anderson and Ollie Robinson who could use the new ball, but they went to Mark Wood and Jack Leach because of the fact that the harder new ball. That's a good delivery, maybe slightly high, just nipping back. Bit of a discussion. Chill discussion. Now time's gone. So with England, their tactics were that with the new ball, that one just seems back in. With the new ball, you bowl short because there's maybe extra skid off the surface or one doesn't come on, and the left arm spinner with the new ball gets more purchase, gets more skid off the surface. Then as the ball gets older, then your ball gets older quickly. You use your accurate bowlers in reverse swing. That one goes down the leg side. 5 without loss.
लीटर स्प्राइट की बोतल अब खरीदो 1.5 लीटर की प्राइस में 500 ml मुफ्त 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 2 लीटर की ठंड मिले सिर्फ 200 रुपए में। इससे पहले आपकी जायज ठंड कोई और ले जाए, अपनी 2 लीटर स्प्राइट ले आए। वजारत स्प्राइट।
Offer available in selected cities only.
बॉटल पे दिए क्यूआर कोड को स्कैन करो एंड जीतो ट्रिप टू दुबई या ढेरों कोक स्टूडियो इनामात। जब बात सुपर पावर हो मंथली एक्स जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी। डायल करो *7733# और पाओ इतना सब कुछ सिर्फ 2100 रुपए के लोट में। जैज मेरी सुपर पावर।
thing that I'm getting at here, Arthur, is that you do have a fast bowler. This one is that nip back, slightly too high, so wickets missing. Bangladesh do have a fast bowler who can really ramp it up, and if you want him to bowl short and bowl quickly, the quicker he comes into the attack, the better, because once the ball gets slightly softer, that bouncer won't be as potent. But that's gone! A little edge, beautiful delivery by Sharaful, just seaming away. Saim Ayub went after that, a back foot drive, but the edge through. Pakistan lose their first.
Yeah, it's all about being consistent in line and lengths. They've bowled well. It is only the third over, and he forces the batter to play a drive of the back foot, never close to the ball. Hint of movement, outside edge, and Litton does the rest. Early success, and that's exactly what Bangladesh wanted. Saim Ayub gone for one. Pakistan 1 down for 5.
जरासीम से भी बचाए और महंगाई से भी।
जब बात सुपर पावर हो मंथली एक्स जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी। डायल करो *7733# और पाओ इतना सब कुछ सिर्फ 2100 रुपए के लोड में। जैज मेरी सुपर पावर।
2 लीटर स्प्राइट की बोतल अब खरीदो 1.5 लीटर की प्राइस में। 500 ml मुफ्त मुफ्त मुफ्त। 2 लीटर की ठंड मिले सिर्फ 200 रुपए में। इससे पहले आपकी जायज ठंड कोई और ले जाए, अपनी 2 लीटर स्प्राइट ले आए। वजारत स्प्राइट।
Offer available in selected cities only.
Captain walks out to the middle. Pakistan has spotted bowler. That average needs to go up. He's a better player than that. Recent times he's been scoring heavily in first class cricket. So a lot of eyes on Shan Masood and how he plays. Pakistan trail by 112. Sharaful has his tail up, just getting the ball to nip off the surface slightly. Bit of shape, bit of movement. What a lovely channel that Sharaful bowled. Slightly loose, but it's all because of the pressure and the channel that Sharaful is bowling.
Yeah, have a look at how far that is. There's no real feet movement. He's stuck in his crease and he went through the shot, and he knew he was in trouble because he nicked it straight to the keeper. Perhaps maybe get another slip in place, put a little bit more pressure. And looking to take wickets, make sure you have that slip corn covered with more fielders.
That is lovely. That is the perfect length. Maybe you can even go fuller, but that is absolutely where you want to be. Ball swinging away and just offering a little outside off stump. Shan Masood does well in not being tempted to hang his back out.
Yeah, they're bowling a good channel. He will be under some sort of pressure here.
Oh, lovely bowling. And just making sure that, yes, I want the ball to shape, but also the length. He's well, the first one just slightly shorter. This one he pulls it even fuller, so he knows exactly where to build this pressure from.
Bowl this one a little bit closer. Invite him to drive through the offside.
Oh, lovely. That is a superb delivery. That has pitched and gone away. Good luck playing that. Shan Masood gets beaten 5 for 1. Bangladesh with the ideal start with the ball, a wicket. And that's the ideal end to the day. Fries and mayonnaise. And that's a lovely shape from Hassan well.
Yeah, half an hour or so to go. And if Bangladesh can somehow manage to pick up one streak, I know a little bit too early for that call, but it's important to believe, have that self-belief in themselves. They picked up a wicket, let's try and pick up more wickets. That will give them a huge boost.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm still imagining Athar Ali Khan in Multan, where Bangladesh got so close. Right now, Bangladesh way ahead of this game. In this particular session might just make that fifth day ever more on edge. Nice one. There is a hint of movement, just enough. But as with the first innings, both Sharaful and Hassan Mahmood have been spot on with their lengths.
There is something happening for the bowlers. There is a deviation once the ball is pitched on the surface, and which will put a little bit of doubt in the batter's mind, which ones to play and which ones to leave. This is good, very good from both the bowlers, Shariful Islam and Hassan Mahmood.
Very purposeful bowling. Another thing that is quite purposeful is Blue World City, first purpose-built tourist city. Hassan staying over the wicket. I reckon this is a good ploy. He does get the ball to shape back in, so if you can get one that shapes back into Shan Masood, might just be in business, because there's a little bit of sea movement also off the surface with the new ball. And this has been the theme from Bangladesh. The opening bowlers have started again where they left off in the first innings. Both these two bowlers were very impressive and very consistent, and there's a lot of information also being shared.
Yeah, Shariful Islam is fielding at mid-off, and he's having a quick chat whenever he's coming back to his run-up. Yeah, so good to see, sharing the information. What is the ball doing? How the pitch is behaving? Which are the areas to hit?
That's the delivery that he wants. Shan Masood up to the task, plays it well, but that's exactly the delivery that he's working on, the one that swings back in and then pitches and seams back in. But this is testing. This is very good from Bangladesh. Nice channel again. Pakistan 6 for 1.
लक्स हमारा बेस्ट सोप ग्लो के लिए अब सिर्फ 100 रुपए में।
जब बात सुपर पावर हो मंथली एक्स जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी। डायल करो *7733# और पाओ इतना सब कुछ सिर्फ 2100 रुपए के लोड में। जैज मेरी सुपर पावर।
2 लीटर स्प्राइट की बोतल अब खरीदो 1.5 लीटर की प्राइस में। 500 ml मुफ्त मुफ्त मुफ्त। 2 लीटर की ठंड मिले सिर्फ 200 रुपए में। इससे पहले आपकी जायज ठंड कोई और ले जाए, अपनी 2 लीटर स्प्राइट ले आए। बाजार से स्प्राइट।
Offer available in selected cities only.
जरासीम से भी बचाए और महंगाई से भी।
You can hear all the chirp from Bangladesh. Mushfiqur Rahim back on the field. And they're chirping because they've managed to pick up 1 wicket of Saim Ayub. A flash outside the off stump to the keeper. Shariful to continue. Skipper making sure his fielders are in exact positions. 3 men alongside the keeper. "16 overs left in the day." Oh, beauty. What an absolute ripper.
Well, this is more like it. This was Shariful's last over. Took the outside edge. New batsman Sean Sood came into the crease and had a difficult time. Ball just seaming away. Almost taking the outside edge. Brilliant bowling. Exactly what Bangladesh will be asking for. This is really heating up here on the 4th evening.
Yeah, Nick, you mentioned with the ball shaping away from the left-hander, bowling to the right-hander right now with the ball shaping into him. Yes, for the angle across, he has men alongside the keeper, but he's got those 2 men there as well. He's bowling off a length. And with the ball shaping in, any tuck or nudge off the hips clips the glove. That's what those 2 men are waiting there for.
Something I've noticed immediately from the first innings is just the groupings, haven't they? They've been right on the money. We spoke about that in the first innings where Shariful and Hassan, they were good. They had some good deliveries in there, but the consistency wasn't quite there, and I think they've been spot on. It does help when you've got a big score behind you. Come out in the evening and know that you've only got a few overs to really give it 100%. But there's a bit of an intensity around the ground now.
Yeah, change of field. One of those 2 men has fallen back to deep backward square. Oh, they've run hard and they've run right away. Bangladesh will be delighted if they can pick up another wicket here. Just adds more jitters into the Pakistan camp if they've gone back after losing another wicket at the end of the day's play.
Yeah, cat amongst the pigeons. Get 3 wickets tonight, and well, they've got 1 already, so try and get another one, maybe 3, and suddenly tomorrow becomes an interesting day, doesn't it? Different game altogether.
And They're just getting the ball to talk. Batters have been tentative at the crease since they've come. Very few have come off the middle. There's been a few plays and misses. I like this from Shariful. It's been consistent as well. The skipper also very proactive. They can sense the tension as well in the Pakistan camp. Like you say, another wicket here too would be icing on the cake. Completely different game tomorrow than when Pakistan do come out. Oh, another beauty.
होटल पे दिए QR कोड को स्कैन करो एंड जीतो ट्रिप टू दुबई या ढेरों कोक स्टूडियो इनामात।
जरासीम से भी बचाए और महंगाई से भी।
2 लीटर स्प्राइट की बोतल अब खरीदो 1.5 लीटर की प्राइस में। 500 ml मुफ्त मुफ्त मुफ्त। 2 लीटर की ठंड मिले सिर्फ 200 रुपए में। इससे पहले आपकी जायज ठंड कोई और ले जाए, अपनी 2 लीटर स्प्राइट ले आए। वजारत स्प्राइट।
Offer available in selected cities only.
लक्स, हमारा बेस्ट सोप ग्लो के लिए अब सिर्फ 100 रुपए में।
The crowd's in at the absolute perfect moment. Getting to enjoy a really good contest, a tense contest between bat and ball. Hassan Mahmood has been the pick of the Bangladeshi bowlers throughout the test match. Still very young in his test career. The second test match. You've had plenty of praise for him, Nick.
Yeah, I really like the look of him. It's early days, of course. It's early days for me as well. I've not seen him many times before. I think on just one previous occasion, but he looks pretty unfazed, doesn't he? For a young man. Got a nice economical action and he hits the seam. That's what I like. He does something with the ball. It's coming sharply back in again, so he's got the ability to move it in and move it away. So I think that's what you look for when you're looking at a young bowler coming onto the scene. Does he do enough with it? Not express pace, which is okay. It doesn't matter. 18 matches, 57 wickets in first class cricket. Gives you an indication that he knows what he's doing. He's applied his trade for very long, but I think he's been outstanding so far in this test match, and how much he would love to take another wicket this evening.
Talk about the movement. You don't require a lot of movement. You just need the ball to do just enough. Put the doubt into the batter's mind, like you said, just gets it to nip back in and shape away. More importantly, grouping where he lands the ball, and then he does float one up there as well. Gets the barrel drive, has picked up a few wickets that way.
Just watching Abdullah Shafiq, he looks a little uncertain in defence at the moment. It's like he's searching for the ball. He's almost waiting for that delivery to try and hit the middle of the bat. Doesn't know whether it's coming in or out, so they'll want to stay on him here. Don't let up. That's better. That's better. That'll make him feel good. It's amazing how, if as an opening batter you go forward and one hits the middle of the bat, even in defence, it just reverberates through your body and you think it feels good. Any opening batsman will know that any solid forward defence just makes you feel better, makes you feel more assured. It's knowing where your off stump is at this late part of the game. Ball's just seaming around a bit. You know there's 3 slips, 2 slips and a gully. And you know that you've got to be absolutely spot on with your footwork. Oh, and again. In and out. On the edge of your seat there, Harooj. You want to sit down?
Isn't it? It's a beautiful sport. It's the beauty of Test cricket. Always gives you a chance. A chance, you could say, has been grabbed by Bangladesh. Hassan Mehmood's getting the ball to talk. Shariful getting the ball to shape back into the right-hander. You talk about Abdullah Shafiq, who's normally very, very solid in defence, assured of where his off-stump is. He likes batting in the second innings. He's got a very healthy average as well. 47, 2 of his 400s have come at the venue. Ten for 1.
जरासीम से भी बचाए और महंगाई से भी।
2 लीटर स्प्राइट की बोतल अब खरीदो 1.5 लीटर की प्राइस में। 500 ml मुफ्त मुफ्त मुफ्त। 2 लीटर की ठंड मिले सिर्फ 200 रुपए में। इससे पहले आपकी जायज ठंड कोई और ले जाए, अपनी 2 लीटर स्प्राइट ले आए। बाजार से स्प्राइट।
Offer available in selected cities only.
बॉटल पे दिए QR कोड को स्कैन करो एंड जीतो ट्रिप टू दुबई या ढेरों कोक स्टूडियो इनामात।
लक्स, हमारा बेस्ट सोप ग्लो के लिए अब सिर्फ 100 रुपए में।
That's where Pakistan managed to close Bangladesh's innings out. Pakistan trailed by 107. Yeah, he's been really consistent with the angle across the right-hander, the one that moves in to the right-hander. There's been a few plays and misses. Very good grouping as well. That's what you want, consistent periods of pressure. Oh, that was a wicked delivery. He's getting the ball to top, and the Pakistani batters look really uncertain against him at the moment.
Yeah, look at the length, that's key. That's key. If you look at the difference from the first innings, he's got the ball consistently up there. It's like a different bowler. Just felt in the first innings, and it's not particularly a criticism. I know that a lot of players feeling their way back into Test cricket, having been out of the longer format for some time. I just felt he was a little bit floaty at times and just didn't hit those lengths quite as well as we're seeing now. I don't think the conditions have changed too much. The pitch certainly hasn't changed, but the ball is just doing a little bit more, and it's making the viewing certainly a lot more interesting. Perhaps not the viewing if you're Babar Azam and you're next in. You would like that ball to flatten as much as possible.
Yeah, certainly a very flat surface. Not looking that flat, but you're right. It's a length that he's bowling from. A position of the seam, repeatable action. And the ball's doing just a little bit. And more importantly, like we've been harping on about this entire test match, the discipline is bowling, especially on flat tracks. You want to be able to bowl the entire over in a certain spot, keep the batter. Oh, that's another very well-directed short delivery. Abdullah Shafiq has played a shot, pulled out as well. Not looking comfortable.
Yeah, very good. The element of surprise. I just love the clarity of thought from Shariful when he's come in today. It just seems very clear on what he's trying to do. Bouncer, it's well directed, it has pace, it has a bit of bounce, and his stock delivery has been spot on. Doesn't bowl with enough pace not to be right on that area. He's got to keep probing away. 14 minutes left. Abdullah Shafiq will be praying he can get through. Stay tight. Again, just feeling for it, and good fielding.
You just watch that. The effort in the field, both men from the slip cordon. Run across. for that effort in the field. We've all played the game when you got a spring in your step, also making sure he's okay. But it was for the effort. Just feel something is about to give.